This video shows the removal of the front forks on the Royal Alloy. Now you'll see that the horn cast and the front mudguard have already been removed, and you can see those on other videos on my YouTube. There was a question when I was doing this of whether I would lift off the headset or just simply drop the forks out through the bottom, which is what I did in the end. Now, not actually show that point on the video because we needed the hands that were available just to slide it out carefully. But I think this will be useful if you're looking at perhaps greasing or changing your bearings or changing the forks themselves. I've already moved the headset, which is fairly straightforward. You would undo these two screws here from underneath, one there and one there. Take out the two side screws here and a clip which comes out from the headset when you take it off. I've then unplugged the speedometer, which is that plug there. Now I'll just put that out of the way. What I'm going to do, although I could possibly do it without, is I'm going to take the lamp out to protect it really and to give me better access. Now I'm going to do that by undoing the 10mm bolt underneath, which I've slackened off, so we'll take that out, and then I'm going to remove these two clips here and take out the socket, the plug from the socket should I say. So we'll do that now. Now this is the indicator flasher mechanism there, which simply comes off that bracket. It's on a little rubber mount there. That can be unplugged and put out the way, he said, and we'll put that out the way. Now that gives me access to the bolt at the top of the shaft, which clearly holds the headset to the forks themselves and to allow steering. So we're now going to undo those, and we should be able to lift the headset off. If not, I'm expecting we'll be able to drop the forks down. Well, I've removed the bolt from the headset, and it has this compression type fitting on the end there. It was quite tight, but having removed the headlamp, it allowed me simply to draw it out forwards. I'm now going to disconnect the electrical connectors here on the harness. This one we'll be coming back to because this one has the speed sensor on it which goes to the wheel, and we'll be replacing that later on. So under the actual headset we have a nut here which takes a 32mm spanner to undo, and we have a ring collar here which takes a C-spanner. Now that C-spanner is the same size as the one that came in the toolkit, and people use them adjusting the suspension. So what we're going to do is going to move that nut up now, and we'll follow it with the ring spanner, and the view will be to drop the forks out downwards. Now I've slid the forks out. We undid the nut and the C collar to the end of the thread, and we've dropped out the forks there. So these are what we're going to replace. There's our bearing. When we put that back on, we'll be putting plenty of grease in there. Now I've managed to keep the headset in place, and I've done that with this brush pole, and that's just holding the headset in the right position until we come back to put the new fork in.